Ever been ignored by a woman? Ever struggled with the dreary loneliness that comes with being disregarded? Want to know what you can do to deal with being ignored? Then this video might just be for you. There are a million reasons why women ignore men. It happens all the time, and we naturally do not have the capabilities to immediately know why they do it. It's not something we can control, but it can be something that we can cope with. Although we cannot directly control the act of being ignored, what we can do is control our reactions, be it a simple misunderstanding or something much more intentional. There are ways where one can mitigate the emotional backlash of being ignored. A few words can sometimes ease the tension and can potentially reignite communications. But before that, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for even more tips on dealing with the opposite sex and creating a better life for yourself. Here are a few things that you can say to women when they ignore you and what to do when she replies. Number 1. Is everything alright? One of the most common reasons why a woman ignores a man is because they are sometimes busy dealing with their own life. They may have a lot of issues they are solving on their own. When this happens, the best thing you can do is to be empathic. Ask her what's wrong and if everything is alright with her. If she tells you it's nothing, leave it at that. Yes, curiosity is normal, but for the most part, it's best to not actually pry into someone else's life when they don't want you to. What you can do is to be supportive and respect and understand that her struggles are her own. If she wants help, she will tell you. At the very least, when you ask her if she's doing alright, she'll know that you care enough about her to ask, and that's a big plus, my friend. Number 2, I am here for you. If that doesn't work, remind her that you are there for her. You should understand though, that this is a step towards being committed to being available to her. Don't just say it, mean it. Become authentically involved with her. Tell her that whatever she is dealing with, you are there ready to step up to assist her when needed. Be it as a partner or a friend. Being sincere can open many doors, so think about that. Not only will this tell her that you are able to help her, but it will also signal to her that you can commit to her when needed. Who knows? She might just open up to you about something. Number 3. Do you want to talk about something bothering you? When you have confirmed that something is bothering her, she's dealing with a problem. Become an active listener and ask her about the things she's thinking about. Maybe she has a problem at work. Maybe she forgot her mom's birthday and they got into a fight. Maybe she has to pay bills and she's short on cash. Whatever it is, try to ask her if she wishes to talk about it. If she says she's not ready to talk, then don't force anything. But when she is ready, be a good man and listen to her. This will highlight your considerate nature and make her more attracted to you. You'll also get to know more about her and how you can help her. Listen to her. List every tiny detail and you'll find her slowly opening up to you in the long run. Number 4. I'm going to give you space. We've all had that moment where we only wanted to be alone. Nothing to think about. No one to talk to. Just a moment for yourself, watching TV, playing video games, eating your favorite ice cream, or walking around the park on your own. Guess what? She may also want that too. Tell her your intentions of giving her space and she will surely appreciate the gesture. This tells her that you are willing to give her all the time in the world to deal with her own problems in her own way. This means you respect her boundaries and are patient enough to wait for things to settle down. It's a common misconception that when someone is ignoring you, the best course of action is to take up more of their space to gain attention. It is, in fact, the opposite, and even therapists seem to think so. Being angry because you are ignored pushes the other party the opposite way. That's why it's better to be the bigger man and show a bit of affection by being gentle towards her. Number 5. I hope everything is going well for you. Wishing someone well or hoping for the best for someone might be one of the biggest boosters of self-esteem a person can do to another. It's an instant source of comfort for anyone. And it doesn't even have to be a long thought-out essay. When you tell someone you hope everything is going well for them, this reveals to them that you are a compassionate person, so long as you say things with sincerity. A little boost can go a long way, and they'll be thankful for your presence. Number 6. Hey, do you want to go grab something to eat this week? Sometimes the best way to dismantle the divide between two people is to ask them out. Eat somewhere, take a short stroll by the lake, or a leisurely walk in the park. Do anything to break the bleakness of being ignored without being too pushy about it. Have you noticed that your life has been monotonous lately? Then this can be a gigantic reason why she is ignoring you. Try to lead a livelier lifestyle and invite her to go with you. Women want adventurous men. They want to try new things all the time, and you can be that person too. Study her interests. See what she likes to do and use that to your advantage. You don't need to be extremely overzealous about it. Just calmly ask her to go out somewhere she likes. If she wants to be adventurous, go camping. If she's more of a water-loving person, then plan a trip to the beach. Does she love animals? Then visit the nearest zoo. Planning activities that align with her interests will certainly erase that bubble of being shrugged off. This also tells her that you are thoughtful enough to know about her hobbies and passions. Number 7. I think it's best for us to part ways. But if all the act of exclusion is intentional, maybe it's best for you both to have a little talk. Being intentionally ignored is painful, but it's a reality many of us have to deal with. And for the most part, it's not about you at all. Intentionally ignoring someone is, most of the time, an act of manipulation. Being brushed aside subconsciously makes someone emotionally reliant on the one doing the ignoring. This is a dangerous tactic that makes someone extremely attached to the other person. The key thing here is self-respect. Have the self-respect to understand that you do not deserve to be ignored. No one does. When this happens, talk to her straight. Tell her that you no longer wish to be part of her life and leave it all that. Nothing more, nothing less. Number 8. Don't say anything at all and be patient. Sometimes the best thing to do to someone who is in the act of unintentionally ignoring you is to say nothing at all. Ever been overwhelmed by the harsh realities of life? Ever wanted to just distance yourself from everyone and everything? Sometimes humans need some time for solitude and rest, and it will be rude to interrupt them while they are resting. One should have the compassion to understand that when life gets really difficult, people tend to curl themselves up into a ball and wish to be left alone. Be patient. She will open up one day, but let her be in her moment first. Let her recuperate, recharge, and be there for her when she comes back. And there you have it. A few different things you can say to her when she is ignoring you, deliberately or not. It's a tricky puzzle to unlock, but once you can decode it, you can easily weave your way through the difficult instances of being left out. One main takeaway here is that when you are being intentionally ignored, it is best to just continue on with your life. Because you deserve more than begging for attention from someone who's unwilling to give it. Work on yourself. Become better. As they say, the goal is not to chase after butterflies, but rather to tend to the garden, so the butterflies can come to you. If you found this list helpful, then do not hesitate to send it to someone in need. Until the next video.